Yes, now but dowry has also a section. Types of dowry crimes. Crimes which happen in dowry: fraud, cruelty, domestic violence, abetment to suicide, dowry murder, laws against dowry. Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Criminal statutes, Indian Penal Code, Criminal Procedure Code and Evidence Act is there. Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 205. Very tough. It's very sad that so many girls are get affected, so many brides get affected. They leave their house and come back. It's better you leave that and come back. Recent married woman can be targeted for dowry related violence because she is tied economically and socially to her husband. In some cases, dowry is a type of threat or hostage type situation in order to extract more property or money from the bride's family, the girl's family. This can be seen in new brides who are most vulnerable in the situation. Dowry crimes can occur with a threat. You can pressurize occurrence of violence, hate, burn, that the bride's family is left with no choice but to give more dowry to protect the daughter. Actually, the money is given to protect her. So why don't you keep me at home and protect me? I'll get married to the right person at the right time. The northern and eastern states of India show higher rates of dowry related violence. It's a violence against women in India. Yaar. Here we respect our mother. Ask your mother, talk to her, she'll tell you all stories. She must have heard or seen. It happens in your area, so many things. You'll come to know how people suffer. Ask your parents, what is this all about? Why does this happen? They keep her tied up inside, locked inside a room. They do not let her parents see her. Okay. Some of these offenses include physical violence also, emotional abuse, even murder of brides and young girls prior to marriage. Torture, harassment, domestic violence, physical, emotional, even sexual assaults are done. Abetment to suicide and dowry death, including issues of bride burning and murder. You've seen the serials, Savdhan India and whatnot things happen. There were so many things in 2005 also happened. The Runaway Grooms. There was a documentary movie that Indo-Canadian, these foreigners, people die for foreigners, people working in abroad. The men were taking advantage of the dowry system. They would come, oh, I am staying in Canada, I am staying in America, I am this big officer, that the fellow drives a taxi there. Or he's working as a bartender, or he's working as dishwasher. Dishwasher has also got a prestige. Yes, that is also a job. But he comes and says, like, oh, I am in this thing, I am working in this office, that office. The girl's family goes gaga, oh my god, he's staying abroad and all that. This much I'll need. I have come to India to look for an Indian girl. I have got Indian culture inside me. But then, as the fund is transferred or given to him, he is off to Canada without her. Somehow or the other, he gets away. Girls are beaten up to get a dowry. The woman commits suicide, they show it as suicide, they kill her, put her into isolation, sexual violence. These are done, which is not good. know. But there are laws even like the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005. The continuing abuse by the husband and his family, threats of harm could lead to a woman committing suicide. You get mad. It leaves the woman helpless and desperate. Just imagine that situation. Emotional trauma is going to happen. Dowry is very bad. Please, you are the future of the country. Think about it. The next is female feticide. What is this female feticide? A group of estimates more than 10 million female fetuses have been illegally aborted in India 1990, and 500,000 girls were being lost annually due to female feticide. There are 100,000 abortions every year continue to be performed in India solely because of the fetus is female. Fetus is the part where the child is born inside the mother's womb. They can detect that by a test. Ultrasound, you can come to know that if the child is the male or female. It's called Bhrun Hatya. Feticide is the abortion of a female fetus outside of legal methods. Particularly, there is a ratio, there is a sex ratio which has to be determined. Is assumed between 103 and 107. 103 is to 107. And any number above it is considered as suggestive female feticide. The sex ratio in India presently or in the past few years is 0 to 6 age of group in India has risen from 102.4 males per 100 females. In 2011 it is 108.9 to 100 females. It's increased. Okay. This is a great problem in India. Okay. Now, this ratio has to be maintained, but people don't. What are the reasons for this female feticide? It is called a sex selective abortion. They determine what type of sex the baby is going to be and then do the abortion. It's a gender biased access to resources, That is very bad. It has a cultural background also. Generally, male babies were preferred because they provided manual labor and success the family lineage. That family hereditary will go on. But for that, they need a girl also to get married. The selective abortion of female fetuses is most common in areas where cultural norms value male children over female children for a variety of social and economic reasons. A son is often preferred as an asset since he can earn and support the family. A daughter is a liability since she will be married off to another family and so will not contribute financially to her parents. Or a practice of female infanticide or withholding the postnatal health care for girls in certain households. Furthermore, in some cultures, sons are expected to take the care of their parents in their old age. These factors are very complicated, where communicable or non-communicable diseases affect the males and females differently. It's a desperate gendered access to resource. Then the dowry system is there because of that. India's weak social security system. They believe that economic cost is benefit of having a son and cost of having a daughter is different. Parents look to their sons to ensure their futures, that they will take care of them in their old age. That is wrong. It has changed. Everybody has the right to live once they are born, but before getting born only they are killed. So we'll keep it till here. We'll do laws and dissent in the next class, and we'll go forward with it. So till then, take care and study properly and go through this till here and understand this. I don't want to put it tough. I don't want to put laws and dissent in it. Then we'll come to alcoholism is there. Alcoholism is left. So I'll tell you about that. Okay. So take care. Be good. Stay safe. Stay home. Bye bye.